to hell. Good evening, ladies and gentle farters. Welcome to the Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning review for the PS4, but it's also out on like just about fucking everything else. PC, Switch, Xbox, you name it, you can fucking play it. So this is the remaster of the Kingdoms of Amalur game that came out all those years ago in 2012, I think. And I quite like this game. It was pretty good. Big game, big 200-hour RPG with lots of chibbing folk and magic and dwarves and shit, and you get a wee character creator. So the story goes, these elven pricks show up, can he die somehow? This guy called Gallog, I can't remember his fucking name, and his army are called the Tuatha. I'm pretty sure that's a Scottish thing, pretty sure it is, part of it is anyway. If you fucking appropriated my culture, you fucking wanks. For your shitey game that didn't sell and they're re-releasing it. I don't think it's sold here again either. Don't know why it's good, even though it's got all these different classes and destinies and all that, they're actually pretty simple and straightforward to, you know, delve into. It's just an action game, and any character can use just about any type of weapon, but it just depends what your stats are to how good you use them. So I'm a fighter, so I'd really tend to stick to shields, swords, hammers, things like that, but if I want to use a magical staff, or a bow and arrow, or whatever, I can. I just don't recommend it. There's also chakrams, remember that thing that Xena Warrior Princess had? Yay, bollocks. I have two of them, but she only had one. We've got two, and ours have magical effects, so Xena Warrior Princess, you're shite hen. You wake up in a pile of corpses, and this dwarf guy's like, it worked! I'm like, what? And then I strangely and profoundly and very quickly found that I didn't really give a fucking shit, so I just let him ribbit and rabbit on and escaped the dungeon and went into the big wider world. Now, I like the game, but it can get completely repetitive, completely fast. The combat isn't the most engaging at times, your enemies tend to respawn, and sometimes it can just be a bit of a drag. There is a fast travel system, but in all good RPG form, you have to go to the place to discover it before you can fast travel to it. Even though sometimes through quests it'll be marked on your map. Okay, no photo mode in this game either, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. At least I never saw one, so I probably missed it if it is there. If it's not there, fucking why is it not there? THQ Nordic, come on, get your act together! I'm wondering if this re-release is going to actually have an effect to a sequel, like the way Space Marines get a sequel. I still can't believe that. But we'll see what happens. It's a pretty meaty title this, and you get the DLC from the original releases run, plus there was new DLC released called the Fates one. I haven't got that because it's 15 quid and only a few hours long, so wait till it's on sale. But still, it's good that they've supported it past its original, you know, remastered stuff. And you get all kinds of weapons at the start as well. I was fucking well kitted out with armour. I was like, yes, but you quickly replace it. You can build your own swords. I think you can make your own potions, but I can't be bothered with all that geek. I just find what I find, or if I find something better in my shop, I buy it. There's a limit to what you can carry, but you don't become over encumbered because I'm more likely to pick up anything past your weight threshold. Shit. A big negative of the game though in combat, sometimes you can be stun locked to death. That's fucking So approach enemies, maybe have a proficiency in a couple of different weapons. Like I've got swords, broadswords, great swords, hammers and daggers. So when the fast wee fucking annoying bastards show up, I can pump them quite easily. So just bear that in mind, it can get annoying. Some of the enemy designs are a bit strange, like you get this side quest to go and batter a spider queen, and you're like, oh, she's going to look like Sheila but with like a human face. She's going to look like a big spider, she's going to be like human with spider legs, and she's just another elf. She just looks like a fucking dog standard elf in the game, only slightly different colours. I was like, really? Hard as fuck though, kicked fuck out of me a couple of times, you bitch. I really do think I'm losing my mind, you know that? Aye, so you go around the world, chipping everybody to bits, trying to stop this guy. You'll meet him a couple of times, there's like magical people that'll help you along the way. It's kind of bog standard fantasy fare really. just what I love is the exploring, running about this beautiful looking world that sometimes just looks like a fucking oil painting. The character designs look a lot like World of Warcraft, but I believe the original intention for this game was to lay the land for an MMO, and that never happened because it bombed. Actually, you know what, I'm quite glad it never happened because we've got enough shite MMOs. World of Warcraft still to go. Just fucking go and play that because it looks almost identical, except this is a lot more fun because yes, I have played both. I'm not a big fan of just clicking on enemies and watching the game play itself. That's fucking buzz. I don't know, that's a very simplistic take, it doesn't really play itself. But I like to feel the swing of the sword when I push the button and do all my combos myself, because I'm capable of doing that. You get some nice finishes in this game as well. They're a bit repetitive, there's not hundreds of them, there's a few, but they're still satisfying, meaty to pull off. You get your rage mode, you push your two buttons in at the same time, and standard fare, you've seen it 100 times before, except... Actually, I don't have an except. Just go and fucking buy this because it's a tenner on Amazon, I think, or something like that. Game, Amazon, whatever. $9.99. You're paying more for the DLC than the main game. That's just. Do you know what? See when that happens? It's rang in it. That's just fucking not right. And and have fun in the fantasy land of Amalur and the various kingdoms. And you'll have quests coming out your fucking arse. Within about 10 minutes, you just see hundreds of these wee things pop up. You'll meet folk that'll give you quests on the road. Mate, it's good fun. If you like it, just a wee switch your brain off right now and maybe put some rock music on or listen to your favourite podcast. There's another one of these games. It's a podcast-based game. Know what I mean? Right. Thanks for listening to my pish and I'll see you later.